And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Atlanta Braves. Well, this place is red. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Chris Sale. What do you have on him, Singy?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And the batter now, Bo Bichette. Here comes a pitch. And that one fouled off. Fought off foul. Oh, 2 now. Just missed.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 out. Now the number 2 hitter, Ernie Clement. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Clement in his 3rd season, batting 2nd in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2017. And the 0-2. And this is inside.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Off the plate, ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. That one ripped. Buxton makes the play, and that is that. Back here with my pal Siggy, and on the hill today, Max Scherzer.
He has a great ability to command a game, Boo, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
Byron Buxton, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
That's the ball.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 2-1 now. Scherzer deals. That's inside.
That's inside.
Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Started after it, appeal to first. And Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. Tap foul at the plate. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ground ball right side. In plenty of time to first. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the 1st. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Ripped into left field, and that'll fall for a hit. So man aboard, and the batter now, Matt Olson. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a pop-up. Jimenez has this one sized up. Makes the catch, and that ends the inning. Game 1 of the division series. Anthony Santander at the plate. The drama always heightened in the postseason, and it leads to some really special moments. And that is out of play.
Well, one special postseason memory for me, Boog, was facing Pedro Martinez Game 5 of the ALDS in Oakland. And, man, hit a double off the wall. Great feeling for a guy who would eventually go into the Hall of Fame.
Breaking ball inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On the ground to third, and that's just foul. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Up and in, ball 4, and that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 0-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and there's 1 away. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Buxton makes the grab for the second out. Here's Andres Jimenez. Fly ball down the line. Harris racing after it. Brings it in, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the second. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ronald Acuna Jr. Max Scherzer goes to work. Into the dive, and he got it.
That is good. The third baseman.
And the batter now, Austin Riley.
Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching, but turns out he made the right choice.
Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Springer drop step going back. Grabs it right up against the wall. Here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. In the air to left down the line. Lucas. He's there. He's got it. That is the inning. New inning getting started, and the batter is George Springer. Sale back to work. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Missed with a changeup, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Pitch is outside. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now the left fielder, Nathan Lucas. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Wastes no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And it goes just foul. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Fly to center his first time. High fly ball, shallow right field. Acuna squeezes it, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Orlando Arcia. Max Scherzer back to work. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a foul out of play. Oh, 2 now. That one missed.
1 and 2.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. And that's in the dirt. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Boom goes the dynamite. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 1-0. And now the shortstop, Ezekiel Duran. And that one wrapped foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in Game 1 of the NLDS. And now it's even up.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one hammered center field. Going back. Makes the catch gliding out of the warning track. Here's Byron Buxton. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Just missed. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball is going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Puts it away for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now, Michael Harris the second. 0 for 1 so far. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one is back. And boom goes the dynamite. He made him pay for that one. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 2-0. Base is empty with 2 away. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Base knock right field. And that extends the inning.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Matt Olson, and that one gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. And that one hammered. That's back there. Gone! Big Dog's got to eat. He'll touch them all. Their third home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 4-0. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, not close. On the ground to third. Clement over to first. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. And we're back. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
So now 1-2.
These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in game 1. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
Sale in a 1-2. And that's outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Harris makes a move towards the gap. Makes the catch for the out. Then there's one down. Anthony Santander getting ready to hit. Walked his first time. Santander measures 6 feet 2 inches, 230 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Pitches in there, and the count is 0-2. Arcia makes the play, and there are 2 down. Dalton Varsho now at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw some.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Austin Riley. Riley was a kid in high school that was scouted by most teams as a pitcher. In fact, 95% of the teams wanted him as a pitcher. And I actually asked him, were you interested in being drafted as a pitcher? And he told me directly, no, I hated it. My arm hurt all the time. Up and in, 1-2 to count. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 4th. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now Jonah Heim flied to left his first time. And a foul ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one pushed to the left and foul. Out there to center. Varsho on the move. Hauls it in after a long run. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Arcia now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Out to short. Bichette whips it to first. That's the second out. So up next, Ezekiel Duran. And that one is lifted in the air. Nabs it, and that's the inning. Game one of the division series. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Jimenez batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Well, these Jays need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going. Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
And that's a fair ball. And it's now first and second to start the inning. First and second, no outs. Now it's the right fielder, George Springer. He swings and fouls one off. And there's a foul ball. Going to count 1 and 2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. Fouled off left side.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Tyler Heineman. Runners at first and second for him with 1 down. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Back to the top of the lineup, Bo Bichette, the next to hit. He was 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Right through there for his strike. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the inning, now in for the Braves, Byron Buxton. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defense.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. Byron Buxton goes the opposite way. And they add to the lead. It's 5-zip. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. And first offering is fouled off. And it's fouled away.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. He's 2 for 2. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Hit on the ground to short. Fires across the diamond. Ozuna is out. 2 down, base is empty. Matt Olson digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 6-0. 2 outs, nobody on. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ronald Acuna Jr. Both 2 in this one. Hard hit to third. Clement over to first. And Acuna retired. And that'll do it. Back here in Atlanta. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Olsen, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a swing and a miss there.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. On the warning track, and hauls it in. 2 outs, base is empty. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. And takes low for ball 1.
They can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead. At this point, got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play. Back at Truist Park. So here's Riley now.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Popped up. Santander makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Jonah Heim. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Right side, hard hit. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia. He's already homered in this game. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. That one down the line, and it stays fair.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Digging in, Ezekiel Duran. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. And ball 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And that skips into dirt. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The Braves up big in this one here in game 1 of the NLDS. And that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Ryan Burr.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now it's going to be Byron Buxton. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. First and second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. This one in the air, right field. And that is Springer. And he makes the catch. And the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Sale back to work. That one misses. Ball one.
This is exactly how the home team dreamed they would start this series, Boog. They're winning. They still have their starter out there, and the bullpen is getting rest. You can't ask for much more out of game one.
There's a swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Nice grab. Gathers and throws. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now at the plate, Alejandro Kirk. They say he went. The Blue Jays with a lot of ground to make up here in the late stages of game one. And that one is inside ball one. Swing and a foul straight back. Got him. One gone here. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. 1 for 2. First pitch misses.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
Into center and a base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down. One down. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Outside corner, there's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
And that's outside. Varsho, the lead runner at second. Jimenez over at first with one away. On the ground. And foul ball. Outside low. The count now 2-2. Great stop. From his knees, the throw. Safe at second. Here's the left fielder, Addison Barker. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Makes the grab. 2 down. Bo Bichette up to the dish. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch just misses. Bases loaded, 2 down. Check swing, and it's popped up. Arcia whips it to first, and Bichette is retired. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. And we're back. Down to number 2 hitter, Michael Harris II. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Burr, a 6'4" righty, 220 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2015. Hit in the air, left field, Barker. He's got it. 1 away. And now it's the Braves DH, Marcell Ozuna. That's hard hit on the line. Reaching down, makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. Matt Olson up to the plate.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And the 1-0. That's down and in. That one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Foul ball. Here's the pitch to Olson. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. We're at the top of the 8th, and now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Hauls it in for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Vladdy, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Harris hauls it in, 2 away. Anthony Santander will hit next.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. And Acuna able to make the grab. And that'll do it. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the 8th. Here's Acuna now. And that one fouled off. The next offering misses. 1-1.
1-1.
And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. Here comes Austin Riley. 1 for 3. First pitch swinging.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2.
Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. And now here is Jonah Heim. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and that's a swing according to umpire Ed Drummond. In the air out to center. Tracks it down for the out. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Back there. And boom goes the dynamite. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 8-0. And next for Atlanta, Ezekiel Duran. Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the NLDS. That one ripped right center field. Back there. And it hits the fence. And he's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And now it's going to be Byron Buxton. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Duran at second with 2 down. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Not close with that one. 2-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him swinging. Back at Truist Park, here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
And a foul ball. Man at second. And that is out of play. At the belt and fires. And now 1-2. Look to shorten his swing that time, and it pays off. Throw quickly into third. They're at the corners now to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Next to hit, Andres Jimenez. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in the late stages of game 1. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that misses. And it's 3-2. And that'll load the bases. Bases loaded, nobody out. So up next for Toronto, George Springer. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Takes it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Barger now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Varsho, the runner at third. Kirk over at second. Jimenez at first. 1 gone. Swing and a miss. And a count now even up. Swings through it for the K. Now only 1 out remaining. Bichette gets a chance to hit. Now a screamer into the outfield. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves even this series up at a game apiece.
It's pretty early in this series to say a must-win game, but when you've got home field advantage, it's a luxury, but you have to protect it. Huge win in game 1 to set the tone.
Here's another look at the numbers.
Change another guard, an angel from the Lord, and ceremonial guard, the big homie in charge, main culprit at large, emerged over the odds, the victorious odds, the talented Mr. Trotter, a midnight marauder, if there's blood in the water, no stopping the top shotter, I drop multiple arms like candelabras on a mission, I'm chasing chicken like a chupacabra, salute your father, I'm headed back to Wakanda after the drama, rappers get medevac to the trauma. The lion separated from the pride. I rule Zion. I am the most hated one alive. Was fired. Another one. I represent the unwanted, undesired. Wash my hands of it all, then raise one and testify to lyrical. I'm guilty but justified.
I started running the streets when I was 9. When I started running around at 9, I knew what I was gonna do when I was 10.
Trust the vibe, Winchester, fly sinister, Philly certified finisher, the prime minister, and God's image, the monument, the homages to the problems, acknowledging how to apply penance for the transgressions that I've accepted, and acquiescence of my own presence as I inspected my loaded. Y'all just don't get it, so stream it at your own discretion. Every answer question, investment in your own protection. They be like black. Well, who knew we'd be receiving a new you? This Paul Zulu and Farrakhan, me Pharaoh Khufu, misinterpret my level of genius and call it cuckoo. But the Swahili meaning of freedom is still you huru. To the booth guru, I deliver the truth to you. Who got the nerve to act as if this isn't proof to you that I will mobilize a militia and troop to you? No telling what I got in the system to through you. If it's too brutal, look the other way like I'm robbing you. But surrender all your valuables as if I'm you as I slide. The hassle to the side like a tassel, the facade of the place I reside. It's like a castle, I'm the honorable. Then say more, my nom de gar, I'm the czar. The pay king of Paris is my kind of car. I'm the R, I'm the L, I'm the Kane. All correlated, unadulterated power, the king. Been coronated, wake up, no masquerade.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Atlanta Braves. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. First pitch moments away, and today's starter, Spencer Schwellenbach.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And now Ernie Clement inside. 1-0. Schwellenbach goes 6'1". He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a cutter, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Acuna takes it in for the out. One down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. Fastball almost got him there. To third, Riley feeds to second, out there, on to Olsen. That's two. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill in this one, Jose Barrios. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener, not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time, so they get the first out of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. Tap foul at the plate. And now the 0-1. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one back. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. That'll fire up the dugout. And the Braves have the lead now. It's 1-0. One out, base is empty. Here's Marcelo Zuna. That one the other way, and it's caught for the out. Here is Matt Olson. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Varsho sizing this one up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. We're in the second game of this division series. Here's the veteran first baseman, Anthony Santander. Schwellenbach back to work.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on, 2013 ALCS Game 2, the David Ortiz Grand Slam. And now it's Dalton Varsho. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
For me, Boo, the game I remember is us calling the 2014 AL wildcard game. The Kansas City Royals hosting the Oakland A's. The Royals come from behind to win in extra innings and move on to the division series. They had such a great run that it ended up in the World Series losing to the San Francisco Giants.
Tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Yeah, that's fouled off.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning going.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Addison Barger, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swings and misses. And the count even 1-1.
Two balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On its way to the corner. Did he trip? What happened? Sniper?
Great effort. Saw how bad he wanted that one. Head first dive.
And down on strikes he goes. 3rd out. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Leading off, Ronald Acuna Jr. Fouled off down the right side. Not even close there. And 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That missed by a lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. This ball's chopped to the ground. Clement throws to first and quickly 1 away in the second. Here is Austin Riley. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
1-2 now. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Jonah Heim next up for the Braves. Swing and a foul out of play.
Right through there for a strike.
Next pitch is outside. Man at first, one away. Out towards right center field. Varsho has a beat on it. And there's two away. Here's Orlando Arcia. Zingy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. Out towards left center. Bichette on the move. And that is the third out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's George Springer to start it off. And the first offering is not close. Hit on the ground to short. Duran. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. Here's Andres Jimenez. Slider for a strike. Ground ball could be two. Throw on to Olsen, and one away in the top of the third. Bo Bichette up to the dish. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Makes a nice running catch. And there's two away.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Clement at the plate now. That's ball one.
One ball, no strike.
That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Springer comes in to score. It's 1-1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force it any base with two gone. First and second, 2 outs. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Anthony Santander. And there's the strike. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in game 2 of the NLDS. In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. The pitch. Hard hit left side. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. As we go to the last of the third, and stepping in is the speedy Ezekiel Duran. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one.
You know, these Braves, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely...
That one ripped left field. Boom goes the dynamite. And they grab the lead. It's 2-1. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 1. Bounced up the middle. Bichette. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. Next to hit, Michael Harris II. He's already homered here in this one. Runner on the go. Ball misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. Man, is he fast.
That's so fun to watch.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Next pitch is outside.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
In the dirt. Man at second. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. And makes the grab. Runner tags and will move up to third. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Ozuna stands in here. Takes ball 1 low. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one's got a chance. Hauls it into the warning track. 2 down, bases empty. Stepping in, Matt Olson. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Line drive. This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they put the tag on him for the out. Back here in Atlanta as we go to the top of the 4th. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Misses off the plate. Ball 1. Varsho, 28 years old. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Swings through that one out in front that time. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
To first, leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. The Braves up by 2, top half of inning number 4. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. This to third. Duran throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's downstairs and outside. swing and a high fly ball well struck. That's back there. That'll make it out of here. A solo shot. It's 3-2. Here's George Springer. Reached on an infield single his first time. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball. One strike.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
No ball. Two strike.
Blue Jays down a run. Just missing there. And a count 1-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. That K is his third of the game, but not before they answer back with a solo. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the fourth, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And that one fouled off. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. And they add to their lead. It's 4-2. Austin Riley at the plate. A single his first time. Bichette whips it to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth. Now in for the Braves, Jonah Heim.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Got it! Nice grab. Two down. Here's the second baseman, Orlando Arcia. That's to third. On to first. And that is the inning. We're in the second game of this division series. And now Andres Jimenez. That's in for a strike.
Well, these Blue Jays, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They haven't run a single count full in this ball game, and that's just wild to me. That stat alone shows they're making it way too easy to get them out.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette. In the air, right field. Acuna on the run. He's got it, and there's two away. Ernie Clement now at the plate. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Harris racing after it. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the third out. And we're back. And here is Ezekiel Duran. Berrios back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
The shortstop takes the ball. That's to third. Clement whips it to first.
Yep,
and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. So the lineup flips over. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Byron Buxton. Glove side, but it gets through.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And here is Michael Harris II.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Now this is in the air down the line. And George makes the grab. Runner tagging from first. The tag, and they get him at second. That's a double play. Bang, bang play, and the inning is. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the sixth. Now it's the DH, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Just missed. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1. Buxton hauls it in, and there's one away. Anthony Santander at the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. The Braves holding on to a 2-run lead here in Game 2 of the NLDS. Swing and a ball drilled center field. And there are 2 outs. Dalton Varsho getting ready to hit. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And first offering is fouled off. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. And that's in the dirt. Now 1-2.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense. If you're
swung on, belted. Buxton sprinting after it. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And another ball with the tying run at the plate. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Ripped to third, but handled. And that'll end the inning. Bottom of the sixth inning. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. That's way outside. And now it's even 1-1. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-2. Here's Matt Olson down. And there's a foul ball. And that one hit to first. And foul ball. That one not close. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back. And it's gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-2. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's already homered in this game. This one smoked out to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here is Austin Riley. 1 for 2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Kirk makes his way towards it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. This to center field. Springer on the move. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. 0 for 2 in this one. In the air, left side, Barker. Corrals it. And that is that. Back here in Atlanta, now the left fielder, Addison Barker. And first offering is fouled off. Holmes measures 6 feet even. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And the batter is George Springer. Right through there for a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
That's the ball. 1 and 2.
Misses inside. 2-2. The Jays down by 4 here in the late stages of game 2. Bats and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. He was late there. Strike 1.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first.
Arcia sends it to first. Now 2 out.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Line drive, knocks it down. The throw is late, and now they have runners at the corners.
All over that one right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Clement, the next to hit, takes outside. Turned on, but foul wide of third. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Really important at bat coming up now.
Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base. So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. Outside, ball one. And that one fouled off. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. This one is blasted, a no-doubter, grand slam. That one's gotta feel good. And the Blue Jays have the lead now. It's 7-6.
Just an unbelievable turn of events here. I mean, they've been putting together solid at-bats all inning. They set the table for him, and he delivered big time to get him the lead. Huge momentum shift on that swing, and now we'll see if they can hold on.
Varsho stands in now and watches strike one. Arcia. The throw to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Set for the last half of the seventh. And now, Orlando Arcia. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Nick Sandlin.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
In the air, right side. Springer on the move. Has room, and he makes the catch. Ezekiel Duran digs in now.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens, and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Holding on to a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Swing and a ball popped up. Santander settles under it. Makes the grab. 2 down. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Byron Buxton. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. First pitch, not close. Swings through that.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's outside. And that's ball 2. That's down and in. And the tying run is on base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Brendan Little.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different. So
Buxton on the run. Throws it away. Little checks the runner. Buxton back in there.
Yeah, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Hit in the air out to center field. Varsho under it. And the inning is over. back at Truist Park, ready to begin the 8th. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Lee back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. That one finds the zone. 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Harris has a beat on it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. And the batter now, Addison Barger. Swings through that one for strike one.
They really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
One down, base is empty. Up the middle. And he boots it.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busted down the first base line, beat the throw pretty easily. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. Andres Jimenez will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Harris has a beat on it. He makes the grab, and that is that. And we're back, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now it's the Braves DH, Marcell Ozuna. Hit in the air, left field, Barger. And out number 1 on the grab.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Olsen in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And that one finds its way through. And that puts the tying run on base.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that.
New pitcher now, Jimmy Garcia. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Hit in the air, center field. Varsho moving under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Fought off foul.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Outside low, 1-1. With the tying run on at first here in Game 2 of the NLDS. Dives, but it's off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come just bigger than your own individual stats. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
The 1-0. Line drive. And it stays fair. Here comes Olsen around third. He'll score and they tie it. And the go-ahead run stops at third base.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big-time swing when this team really needed it. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
Arcia swings through it for strike one. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
One ball.
With the go-ahead run at third. Here the bottom half of the eighth inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the ninth in this one. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Bo Bichette. Jump throw. In time. Got it. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays.
Well, he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
And downstairs. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
There's the strike at the knees. And the count 1-2. Got him looking. And 2 away now. Next is the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Foul ball there. Strike on the inside corner.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Way outside. And the count is even 2-2. That one missing inside. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the 9th. Now in for the Braves, Ezekiel Duran. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And in one hops the wall. In safely at second base, and that's the potential winning run with nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Steps off and bluffs a throw at second. At the plate, Byron Buxton. And a sac bunt here. And that goes foul. The winning run on second base. Then he pops up the bunt. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. That one drifts inside. Slap the other way, foul. Nobody out. The winning run 90 feet away. That misses, and it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That misses the zone, and now 3-1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Ozuna swings through it for strike 1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Edge of the zone for a strike. 1-2. And that one is inside. Oh, and this one gets away. Runners hold tight, but it's a full count now. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Braves walk it off in Game 2.
Well, in the postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances.
And a final 8-7. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no. Ey, ey. Conmigo ya no tienes break. Ey, ya no quiero de tu amor fake. Ey, ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Conmigo ya no tienes break. Ey, ya no quiero de tu amor fake. Ey, ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Ahora en todas las redes me sigue. Sorry mami, no me pique. Pero como ya no se consigue. Tú fueras mi J-Lo, yo Dale Rodríguez. Pero ahora me gusta otra sicaria que vive por Bayamón. A mí ya no me cachas, yo no soy un Pokémon. Tengo a otra que se joda el camón. No quiero que me llores, no vengas con el dramón. No, que ya no estamos pa' los tiempos de la high. Sí. Hace rato que te dije bye. Gracias por el apoyo, baby, gracias por los likes. Yo estoy con 5 cubanos y 4 en Moscay. Me compro una Hayabusa y no te voy a dar una ride. En verdad prefiero contigo, no me empango, no voy a manchar la off-white. Si no te gusta, sorry, esa es la que hay. Porque antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no.
From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. The show presents the National League Division Series. The Atlanta Braves and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3. And we'll be back in a minute to get it started. Just about ready to go. And today's starter, Bowden Francis. What's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Now fly ball to right center. Springer there makes the catch, and there's one down. Here's the left fielder, Michael Harris II. Harris, in his 4th year, 24 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. And first offering is fouled off. Francis, a guy that really fills up the strike zone, rarely walks people. The downside is the home run ball more likely in play. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Barker hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Well, pitchers like this usually work down in the zone a lot, but these days, with all the uppercut swings most hitters are taking to elevate the ball, pitchers almost have to be effective up in the zone with hard stuff. So maybe that's one area he can improve in his game to try to combat that long ball.
2 outs, bases empty. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, and on the mound in this one, Spencer Strider.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe 2nd, 3rd time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Now the 3rd baseman, Ernie Clement. Lifted in the air, right center field. And Acuna able to make the grab. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
And that one hammered. That ball's carrying. And that one's gone. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Anthony Santander at the plate. That one hit to right. Acuna has it sized up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Third game of the division series. And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, Boog. Love being a part of these games.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Kirk to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Well, with the shift on, hits right into it. Bichette whips it to first. They get the out on Acuna. Here's Austin Riley. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the second, and now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Strider back to work.
Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour, Boog, when the Braves drafted him. Now he lights up the radar gun with triple-digit speeds.
Up the middle, and that one handled. Tosses to first, one up, one down. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball. One strike.
Fastball is outside. Next offering is fouled back. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And 1-1. And there's the strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That is the inning. Back now in Toronto. Here's Orlando Arcia. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to third. Fair ball.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Now here is Ezekiel Duran. There's the strike.
0-1.
The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Way out front for strike 2.
2-2.
Tying run is at first here in game 3 of the NLDS. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's Byron Buxton. There goes the runner. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Runner goes again. Up the middle, Jimenez. No chance of the double play with the runner in motion.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Harris II. Flied to left his first time. And that is out of play. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, George Springer. Looks like he wants the signs again. That one fouled off. And misses inside. Swinging a foul straight back. Strider deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Not close with that one, and the count's even at 2. And there's a ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here's Andres Jimenez. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Slides for the stop. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Absolutely bang bang at first. Made his speed really work for him right there. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And a pitch. Pitch out, but no movement. Ball 3. Grounder might be 2. Over to Arcia. That's 1. And that's 2. Start of the 4th. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Ozuna, 34-year-old vet, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that's off the inside edge.
1-1.
And the count is 1-1. Ripped to third. Whips it across. Ozuna is out. And the batter now, Matt Olson.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a ground ball. Bichette whips it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Here's Acuna now. He's 0 for 1. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Here's a 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And it finds its way through for a hit.
still able to come through behind in the count right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here comes Austin Riley. That one hammered center field. That's back. And boom goes the dynamite. That one felt good. And they jump out front. It's 2-1. Now the catcher up to hit. Jonah Heim. He popped out his first time. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-1.
Two outs. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 3-1. Orlando Arcia, the next to hit. Swung on, looped into center. That one gets down for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Flared it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle just a little bit, but the bat held up for him enough to get something behind that swing.
And no one can get there. And now two aboard. Byron Buxton getting ready to hit. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And a foul ball. Arcia, the lead runner out at second. Duran at first, 2 out of the inning. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Harris racing after it, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's one down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Over to first, and Guerrero is set down. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1.
Time's starting to run out for this offense, isn't it, Boog? I mean, it's not easy to play in a must-win game, especially when you're losing. Their season is on the line, and they know it.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
Ball 1 there. Curve in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
The Blue Jays down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Misses, and it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Varsho, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, see if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Harris hauls it in to end the inning. third game of the division series. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. Francis back to work. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, right side. Santander steps on the bag. One up, one down. Here's Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 2 in this one. Now a check swing, but he held up.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. It was never even close.
One down, base is empty.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Man at first, Matt Olson next up for the Braves. There's a swing and a drive. Springer going back to the warning track, makes the catch. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 1 for 2. Cut on and lifted in the air. Springer racing after it, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. This to third. They get the force, and that'll do it. Back here at Rogers Center, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here is Alejandro Kirk. And strike one to the catcher.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Addison Barker next up for the Blue Jays. Fly to left his first time. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. Ground ball, Olson. Steps on first for the out. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Caught looking his first time up. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
That one ripped. And that's a foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2. Outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
The Braves leading by 2 here in Game 3 of the NLDS. Hit in the air, right field. Acuna brings it in, and that is that. New inning getting started. Here's Austin Riley. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 4-1. Jonah Heim next up for the Braves. He's already homered in this game. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Chad Green.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Fly ball to right. And George makes the grab.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Arcia now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a miss at a slider.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Varsho settles underneath it, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. Now in for the Braves, Ezekiel Duran. Grounds one to short. Bichette handles, throws to first, and that will end the inning. Back now in Toronto, and stepping in is the speedy Andres Jimenez. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, these Jays just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Buxton makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now Ernie Clement puts it away for the out. 2 away down. And now the DH, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Misses the sweeper.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Falling behind 2-1. Bichette leads off first with 2 down to the inning. On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball. Harris fires it in quickly. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
2 on, 2 outs. Buxton ranging back. Out of here! A 3-run shot. It's 4-4. So digging in, Dalton Varsho. Inside, just missed.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
That one outside. 2-1.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Digging in, Alejandro Kirk. And the first offering is not close. Late swing fouled off. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. This one in the air. And that's the inning. And we're back. And now here is Byron Buxton.
Well, Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line. It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
The 1-1 is fouled off. In the air to left center. Varsho under this one. Hauls it in for the out. So up next, Michael Harris II. 0 for 3 in this one. Fouled off left side. Green, in his 9th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. Varsho moving under it, makes the grab for the second out. So here's the Braves' designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna, 1 for 3. He swings and fouls one off. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Now 1-1. Late on that fastball.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That one missing inside. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 3. And a breaking ball misses outside. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Olsen at the plate and takes high there.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
That one is absolutely belted. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. Coming home. The relay. Slides his hand in there. Save. And it's now 5-4.
Picks himself up an RBI. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Green checks the runner. Olsen back in on a dive. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. The other way. That's a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended to...
Nick Sandlin will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And the batter now, Austin Riley. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. 2 runs across in the inning here in game 3 of the NLDS. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th, and now for the Jays, Addison Barger. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Here's Johnson, fires. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Buxton makes the grab, 1 down. Here's George Springer. Outside low, and it's 1-0. 1 out, base is empty. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Next one misses. 2 balls and a strike. In the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Kind of just punts it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I'll tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
With the tying run at the plate, here at the bottom of the seventh. Nasty pitch right there. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Bichette gets a chance to hit. And he takes one right on the black. That's strike one. Swing and a miss. And he got him to chase. That one just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
The shortstop takes the ball. On the ground to short. Throw on to Olsen. And Bichette is retired. That's the inning. Back here at Rogers Center. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Kirk sizes this one up. Has room, and he makes the catch. Here's the second baseman, Orlando Arcia. Foul ball. And now the count is even. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Out to short. Bichette whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Ezekiel Duran next up for the Braves. On the ground, out to short. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Back now in Toronto. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Johnson back to work. Outside. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Gets the outside corner with that one. In the air, center field. Buxton in position. Hauls it in, and there's one away. So now the DH spot, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that one clips the corner.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Buxton hauls it in, 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Santander. Smoked on the ground to second. Gets it to first. And that is the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Byron Buxton. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Michael Harris II digs in now. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of Game 3. And a foul ball. In the air, left field, down the line. This one looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Thought about third, but back to second safely.
Got a pretty ugly offer going into this game up until that at bat, so a little sigh of relief there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive.
Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. He'll circle the bases. It's 8-4. So 1 out, nobody on. And now Matt Olson up to hit. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Jeff Hoffman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swings through that one. 0-1. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. 2 runs across in the inning here in Game 3 of the NLDS. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's 2 away. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
No ball. 1 strike.
That's inside. Late with the swing there.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this. We head to the bottom of the 9th. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Next offering is down low.
1-2.
Just misses with that one. Swing and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
That one ripped right center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Coming home. The relay to the plate. In there safely.
Back-to-back base hits. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Barker in the box now. No balls and a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. He's 2 outs away. And now it's going to be George Springer. Looks like we've got a substitution at second. And on to run for the Blue Jays, Jonathan Clase. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Next offering is downstairs.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Man at second. And that's outside. And it's 2-2. And this is inside.
Full count.
Sets him down looking. Blue Jays have just 1 out left here. And now Andres Jimenez. And first offering is fouled off. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that's it. They're moving on to the National League Championship Series.
You know, the lights shine a little brighter in the postseason, but this team played really good baseball. Congratulations to them. You want to celebrate this one, but you also want to get ready for the next round.
All's my life I has to fight.